Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Sana. Your name is M. Okay, so now we need, yeah, I'm gonna say hi to you. Hey. Now I need to know how I pronounce your name. Is it Raja? I hope I'm saying it right. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Mel. Oh, wait, hold on. I can send people, hey, I can wave back at people now. This is cool. Hi, dear. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for giving the likes. I just finished with somebody and now I'm trying to like straighten out my cord because I might have one more person today and then I might not. Either way, it looks like I'm gonna go home and have a nice day. I'm gonna call you Raja. What you doing today? You got any plans, anything to do for this weekend? Thank you so much for the hearts. Sorry, I cut my finger earlier, so I'm trying to make sure it's not bleeding anymore. But yeah, I think I had like one haircut today. And then I was supposed to have another blowout, but however, one might need to cancel on me today. So it is what it is. If not, they'll probably rebook tomorrow, which means I have to get up super early tomorrow. So it's not a bad thing. Hi, yo girl. Hi, Joseph. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Emily. Emily Mason, that sounds like a rich person's name. Have you ever tried Dupixent injections for your eczema? No. I think I tried triamcinolone and some other things like that, but Dupixent, if I have my experience right, I got denied from using Dupixent because I think it's private. So before you can actually obtain it, I think your dermatologist has to like write something in on your behalf to see if you can get the Dupixent anyway. So no, I was denied and I never got a chance to use it. It would have been nice to be able to use it, but to see how it works. But honestly, I feel like my eczema, I hear that eczema is like a gut issue kind of or whatever, because I know it's triggered with my allergies and things that I eat, the nature and things like that. So when it comes to my eczema, I have to eat better, make sure I'm getting water, proper water intake. And now that I make like green smoothies at home, that has helped kind of calm the inflammation so I don't have bad flare-ups. And finding like a shea butter cream to use, like when I am shampooing and doing all those other things, because other than that, my eczema will just crack and like break out. I can kind of show you how like my finger is. It's like a recent crack that I just had that's starting to heal up. But like, look at, this is just like, you know, the palm side. I got a little eczema right here, but like the eczema used to be all up on the side, cracking and lifting, the water blisters, and my hand would like really like crack open. And then once that crack starts to heal up and seal, maybe some of the dermatitis on the side starts to go away, then it'll crack in another area. And the things about eczema is that if you can see, these two fingers. Hold on, wait. I'm still waving to people. Hi, y'all. Thank you for joining live. With these two fingers, right? Usually it would be like this. I would have these two that would be clean with no eczema on them. And then like, you know, these two would have only the eczema on it. So the eczema migrates at some point. And then recently I have lost pigment because this little piece, you see how like it's just lost all the pigment in the area. I had like eczema all over the thumb and all over the side of my finger, and like it the eczema, it felt like something was like eating into my skin. So there was like a hole right here. So now like that whole entire area is just discolorated. I'll never have pigment problem in that area ever again. I suffer with that as well, especially when I use dish detergent in certain soaps. Yes. So I know Dawn soap, I love how it cleans, but it's the devil towards my skin. Dawn soap will dry me out completely. And I have to find like other dish detergents to kind of use, like palm olive, I think that's the name, is a lot easier. It's not as harsh on my skin. But yeah, dish detergent, some clarifying shampoos are so strong, it will open your hand up. So if you have cracks or like severe eczema, then what motivated you to get your own suite? These are great questions. Hold on, and then who's the other guy? My hand is peeling from yeah, and I feel you. I really feel you, because like it does nothing but peel, and sometimes like the recovery period is never long enough when it comes to your eczema. And like I think in my recent video I just posted, sometimes you have eczema and you're trying to recover it and use the medicated lotion that you're using, but like trisiminol, you can only use that for 2 weeks. So after that, you know, it doesn't really get a chance to fully clear up. Why did I move into my own suite? Or what motivated me to move into my own suite is because most importantly, I saw the money and the value of what I can make if I have my own studio. I didn't want to have to give that portion or that commission off anymore to somebody that was over me. That made no sense anymore. I've been licensed for about 8 years and I've been doing hair for about 20. So it's just, it was time to have my own. It's crazy that after 20 years is now that I finally, well, I was a kid, but you know what I'm saying? The 20-year mark is when I got my own suite. And also it's so hard to work for companies because it's so petty. The hair industry is so petty. You got people who don't like you. That was my experience at Drybar, both of them. People didn't like me because I was out doing them. I started taking the educators' clients out their chair because they requested with me. So it was hard to be in a very catty business where people see that you're so good, but it's like they have some type of animosity towards you. So I got tired of the pettiness because I come to work because I love what I do. So now that I have my own space and my own suite, it feels great that I know I have a clientele that is following me and that they feel, well, I feel very supported. But it was time for me to have my own, and that independent entrepreneurship was calling me. So it was just time. I have an opportunity for that to came up, but she want me. I don't want to shut it down because whatever that's for you is for you. You never know what type of opportunity that's going to bring, but if that makes you uncomfortable, I've said no to that. Like, it was like, oh yeah, you just come in my suite and no, because who's going to get the money? So how are we going to break that commission down? And then now when I, you know, especially with the hair industry, people who try to invest into a suite and then get you to like be in it as like the stylist, and you might as well just have your own. Because depending on how petty the leaser is or whatever, it's, oh, you know, I didn't like how you did this, so, you know, now I got an issue with you. Just, if it comes down to it, go find a Drybar where you're at, funnel the clients, or start giving you information. Once you build your loyal clientele at a Drybar, then get your suite, stack up your money, and then start guiding and transitioning your regulars into the suite that you want to be in. At that point, because it's like, what as a stylist, especially after you've been doing hair for 5 years as a licensed stylist or as a stylist at all, what's the point of you paying somebody commission at some point? You know what I'm saying? At that point, what is it? You might as well have your own and have all the money to yourself. And it is scary to be on your own, But once you get into it and you start to see what's coming in, right, talking about 60%, I'm at home base, but also I have a full-time job and I am new to the industry. Welcome to the industry then. I mean, 60% or 100. Este oeste. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I just think at that point, thank you for following. It's best to just have your own. Because like, let's say booth rent is $220. You can make your booth rent, gas money, and product expenses all in one person. You do the math for that, you know? And then, you know, too, especially because you're new, and I didn't know everything. I wasn't confident like how I am now, especially being in my industry. But if you feel like it's an opportunity good enough for you to get some experience and try, my only thing I would say, go over that contract. If you got lawyers or people who go over contracts, go over that contract as much as you can. That's it. And study it, learn it, and make sure you got everything correct in that contract. And I would say, if you're really nervous, only do a month lease, or just do like a 6-month lease, and you're not a full year, because then you're locked into that contract. Or at least have them in the contract, let them put like a loophole so you can leave. That's my best advice, because people who do this whole, oh, I got a sweet space, you know, you can rent it out for your guests, you just gotta pay me commission. Because that person is like, how can I make money off of you when you should be making money off yourself? It's the coin. The coin is gonna call you. And when the coin calls you, it's gonna feel right. So that's my best advice. Not to deter you from it, but you might as well just go ahead and see what it has for you. My brother stated only 3 to 6 contract. Yeah. And I would say that's good. And then if you feel like you need to have like a loophole as to like, well, I want to terminate the contract. Do you keep the deposit, or is it going to be like what, 2 times that week or month's rent or something like that? Make sure you got a way to get out of it. Because the worst thing, even in the hair industry or a relationship or anything like that, you don't want to be stuck somewhere because someone has you in a financial or a contractual grip. It's not cute. But you got it. It's just some, you know, experience you got to get. And I noticed like some things that I dread. Oh my God. Like I worked in a bunch of places that, but the experience of it makes you better along the way. It's just hard to see that at the moment sometimes. Hi, I love your content. I just finished cosmetology school in Toronto, Canada. Congratulations. I wonder what y'all's programs. How many hours do you have to be in school in Canada for cosmetology school? That's awesome. Congratulations then. I remember when I graduated. 1,500. Wait. Okay, it's 15. It's 15 here in Georgia, so that's actually not bad. I have reservations with her just on how she moves. I be praying like pray, because one thing your intuition will not lie to you. I feel like if you already got that kind of way, go find you a dry bar, some type of blowout bar that can be there part-time or something like that, to choose your own hours, and then stack up your money with the job that you got if you can, and look and investigate your own suite. If it don't work out, it don't work out. But it's just like, if you already feeling iffy like that, how many do y'all do? We do about 1,500. I want to say ours is 1,500 too. But the thing is, like, here in Georgia, it's a lot. Because we have people that come to our state and they have to make up hours. So they usually have to go back to school when it comes to their transferring. Or at least I know that's how it was before the pandemic. But like over here, if I go to like Texas, if I go to any other state, mostly I won't have to make up hours because Georgia has too many hours for you to have as a requirement. Definitely, thank you. Good luck. Good luck. I say definitely pray on it. I will look into it. Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to start out with that because people think like, oh, it's just so like, and I feel like I feel confident speaking to you about it because it's like I went through that. And to me, in my opinion, that's the problem with the industry. There's so many people who are getting into it to look at it as a profit, and they're not a part of the hair industry. So I'd be damned if somebody gonna sit here and talk about something. You didn't take nothing but 2 clients this week because it's slow. You don't have traffic. So what? You know? I'd rather be like, shoot, I only had 3 people this week. I say, okay, not bad. I'll lay low until it picks up and my regulars are gonna come in at the end of the week. But like, ain't nobody gonna be on my back. She just sounds like to me, she's just trying to get you and get that money. Can you create more videos of round brushing on type 4 hair? I can. I definitely can. Is there anything in particular you need to know about round brushing with like 4C hair? Right, catch us on a... Hi, Robert! Yes, catch us on a highlighted girls. How you doing? Are you still at Dry Bar? I can't remember if you are or not. Miss Viviana. Yeah, I went to Aveda in South Florida and they made us do extra 400. Yeah. I feel like, I don't know if it was just for 2020, but at some point with the pandemic, they didn't make it so strict. But I don't know, because now we're past the pandemic, I guess maybe they might be becoming more strict again. I don't know. I am... and I don't know how. Yeah, they sound like they put you through the ringer. Because I guess it's still like the chop shop, right? It's just like back to back to back to back. But I hope, Robert, you are passing out your informations. I hope you have cards. And what else that you need to have, because I want you to be prepared when you leave, that know those people that like you, especially within that 15-mile radius area, they're gonna keep following you. So yeah, so she has that guy a part of the salon, but he's supposed to, he's just sitting around the salon. No, absolutely not. That's my other thing. That's my other thing is like when you got 2 people that's like, they sound like a couple, which I don't see a problem with. They sound like a couple who wants to make money. They want to open their own business. For some reason, people think that like, oh, running a hair salon is going to be so easy. I can just get in here and have people working for me. I'm going to just have people up here working for me, this and that. And then it's the hostility that's going to come in, especially because you're new, right? So that's what I'm telling you. I've been in a situation. The hostility because you're new, coming into a situation like that, you don't know how like it's going to be on a slow week or on a slow day, because they don't understand that like sometimes going into September, getting out of October is dead. Then you're going to be on your back. You ain't taking no clients. You ain't taking no clients. And you know, so-and-so sitting over there not even marketing correctly. So I just wouldn't recommend. Girls, you say they not just business energy and we all feel like, all I can say is just pray on it, for sure. It's been a little slow for the summer, but yes, been building outside of there for sure. Good. I am glad to hear that. I am definitely glad to hear that. Do I follow you? I need to follow you because I want to make sure I see your progress. I want to see everything that you do. I want to see how you laying and busting those bitches' head down. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you do it all. Cause I don't think I've seen any of your work yet. Like, can I see your stuff while I'm on here? No, I can't. I have to look at that later. But yeah, y'all. Yeah. But being in my own suite is nice now. I have my own flexibility, my schedule. I don't know if I showed y'all this. This is the plant that one of my guests have gave me as like a home warming, welcoming gift. It's super cute, and I don't have to worry about overwatering it because it barely needs sunlight. So that's a great part. I'll accept it as follow you on Insta to Robertson. I'm gonna try to remember that. Thank you, thank you. Oops. How are the suites in the US and Toronto? It's like, oh. 1,500, that's as much as hours you had. Yeah, good Lord. I think, so like mine's is like 220. And I'm not like in a major city, I'm in like suburbs. So 1,500, you better be doing K-tips and hair color. And a haircut, and everybody has to get a deep conditioner. And matter of fact, your consultations start at $500. Because, oh my God, it's so hard to get, because you're in Toronto. But I don't, I feel like it can feel overwhelming, but I feel like that shows you what you need to look for charging and what services you need to do in your career field. Like, do you like color? Do you like only cuts? Yeah, you good. You can do commission for now. That's what I did. I didn't go into the independent route until I had the amount of people to fund and support that. And also, you know, the knowledge and everything like that, you know, of running a business, products and all that other stuff. But be at a commission place base now, and you build your clientele. That's it. Child. Here in Miami, it's $400 a week. $450 a week. Y'all, it's okay to open a suite with friends. I did. It's okay to open up a suite with a friend. That is perfectly fine. Hi, Sam. Just open a suite. Get your little friend of a friend. That'd be $225. If you got 3 y'all in there, I think it's gonna be a little tight. You just have to figure out a schedule to make sure that y'all are not overlapping or whatnot, or it depends on how big the space is. But with these type of rental places, they make exceptions. With a stylist, yeah, like open your own suite with another stylist, or even then, if you want to, don't sleep on it. Being an assistant, it's great work. Being an assistant is amazing, especially because like if you're newer, you know, you might need to pick up some more things about either color, shampooing, customer service. Have you a salon experience and gain that customer service experience, and it'll change your world for sure. But yeah, open up with a friend. Why not? But I'll say the max will be 2 people. More than 2 is kind of, you know, unless you got an assistant. Hi, Nyla. I like your name. I like how you spelled that. Amen. I assisted for 9 months and made me a lot more confident behind the chair. Yes, we got testimonies in here. I love that. Yeah, just being an assistant is really helpful. Is that the same as a sublease? I don't know. I feel so bad. I went over my contract and I made sure I got my money order for my deposit and everything. So I made sure I did all that right. But different jargons about what is a sublease and yeah, I don't know. And it was so easy to get this spot that I got. So it's like, as long as the paperwork looked fine, I was like, yeah, whatever. All that terminology, I'm good. Ridiculous. I know. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Francis. Hey, Anita. Oh, Antoinette. Who else? Is your name Calamari? Oh, my God. I was raised in a salon. My godmom has been doing hair for 30 plus years. Oh, that's awesome. That is so sweet. My mom taught me how to braid, and then that's how I got into the industry and my passion. But I don't have any like hairstyles in the family. But that's awesome. Especially so, were you like sweeping at her store, or like helping people go to the shampoo bowl? But yeah, being an assistant is fun when you're getting started. Kentucky. Oh Lord. Yeah, y'all far. I definitely wish y'all were closer because she would put me to work. Yeah. But I think that's the fun part when like you're a kid and you need like a hairstylist and someone to kind of look up to, at least to get your first experience with. And the lady who used to do my mom's hair, when my mom used to get like relaxers and stuff like that, I would work at her salon sometimes, and I would beat her over on the weekends. And she didn't have me shampoo, but I was cleaning up behind her and reorganizing stuff, changing the music, and tell people, I'm like, hi, can I get you any water? Okay, well, Lily will be with you in just a minute. Like, all that other good stuff. It was fun. Oh no, she put you to work. Oh, she put you to work. You was doing roller sets? Oh, snap. Nah, they didn't trust me to do all that. Dang, you was doing roller sets. That is crazy. I love that. Do you like doing roller sets now? Because I hate roller sets. When I got done with hair school, I said, fuck a roller set. I never want to touch another roller set ever in my life. Hi, Denise. On the stool. So I know you was on the stool talking about some. You know how you stretch that curl and then you roll it all the way back down? Oh my gosh. That's props, girl. So you're not gonna have a hard time getting a clientele then. You already have experience. What are you, like 19 or 23 or something like that? Look, finger waves can go to hell. I can do I can do a nasty finger wave. I can do a finger wave. But I don't like it. Especially, I used to hate in hair school, they would make us do finger waves on the mannequins before they were cut. So you got a mannequin with hair this damn long, talking about something. Well, Tyra Banks did a finger wave at the top and had the curls at the bottom. I said, well, I'm not Tyra Banks' hairstylist, and nor did I do that picture. So I used to hate a finger wave. Gosh. Hey, JoJo. Mr. Troy. I'm going to I wish 28. I'll be 29 in October. Congratulations, girl. Happy early birthday. Well, I mean, you're still young. So I'm just saying, you had enough experience. I know you've been dibbling, dabbling. You didn't just, do hair at 9 and drop it, So, wow, it's about to be 20 years for you then. Okay, go ahead, girl. Yes. Okay, but tell me, what do you like to do? Do you like color? Do you like hair cutting? Do you like only natural hair? What kind of hairstyling or things do you find that inspire you? Hi, Red. Hi, Maria Miller. Who else name is coming up in here? Hi, Myla. Hi, Myra. Who else up in here? What's up? How y'all doing? Hi, Sarah. Who is this? Birdie. Hi, Lexia. Oh, good. Your name is Go Away. Hi, Peggy. Who else? What's up? What's up? Hey, Sunny Mad. Mercika. Hi, it's Chris. Oh, Lord have mercy. Julie Bunny, hi. Actually, I went to a full specialist. Esthetician part. Okay. You like to get the face together, the mug. I feel like that's a little bit more lucrative. And I feel like it's a little bit more obvious. And I in my mind, I would think it'd be easier to get clients as an esthetician because somebody gonna need their face fixed. Oi! Somebody's always gonna need their face fixed. So you never know. There's always somebody walking around with acne, cysts and pimples. You know, so I think that's a great career. Now I gotta ask you this. Do you watch Dr. Pimple Popper? Is it Josu? I want to say your name is Josie, but you keep saying oi. Is that like what British people say? To say like, hey, what's up? Oi. I'm gonna pull out my curl knife because when I curl my hair, that's when y'all flood the comments. Or usually that's when y'all start to build up in the chat. Y'all see me doing shit. Got the #1 gift for y'all. He said the #1 gift, y'all. Yes, I love Dr. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I just cannot. I cannot watch that show. I refuse to watch the previews. I'm kind of glad I don't see it anymore. Because, I can't watch that show. I cannot. That's why I couldn't. It's so crazy. I know I'm going on a tangent. It's so crazy that in the hair industry, I met a lot of people who went to hair school. Either they were a nurse and a stripper and then they went to hair school, or they were a hairstylist and they became a stripper and then they became a nurse. Or they started off as a nurse, then went to hair school and everything failed. They went to become a stripper. Hey, Valerie. So my whole thing is, it's like, I can't. I just cannot. People say, oh yeah, I used to be a nurse. Can't do it. I don't do blood. I don't do cuts. All the other stuff that people be doing in the nursing realm. Thank you. Because I wouldn't be able to do it. Hi, Valerie. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you so much for the... Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, but no, nursing is not my ministry. Just like short haircuts. I don't do no short haircuts. The only short haircut I'll do, like, your hair has to be to your chin. I will not go any shorter than that. I have to refer you to another stylist. But luckily, I am in a suite, so it's easy for me to give you a recommendation. What is this? I worked as a medical assistant and hated it. I want to go back to doing hair. Oh, I didn't know you was a hairstylist. There was a time I stepped out from being a hairstylist. I actually became a host at a restaurant for about 2 years. I did a shortcut one time, and we, child, let's say lesson learned. Oh my God. That's how I feel every single time. There wasn't one time that like I actually got better at it. Especially when there's one time I stepped out on my own to be independent. And I was just doing like mobile hair, you know, going to people's houses. But it's like when I dropped that and went to the hair industry, the restaurant industry for a little bit, I was like, fuck it. I was like, I don't have to do a short haircut ever again. And then I got back into doing hair. But I refuse to do short haircuts. I'd be like, I am so sorry. Let's see. I grew my hair back out and never went back to get it cut again. I wish you was closer because I would have told you to come into the salon, my suite, and I would have been like, girl, we gonna get you a trim as long as you can let me record. Oh my God. How does that even work? Your hair must be down to your back then, shit. With no trim. And let me look at your profile picture. You look like you got some type of texture in your hair. Hey Zays, hey Gluten. Wait, what's your name, Gluten? Hey Karen, hey Pretty, hey Nia. I think later I need to go back and wash this hair because I feel like when a week ago or 2 weeks ago when I did my hair on my live, I feel like I did not wash out all the conditioner like I was supposed to. So some parts of my hair feel like it's coated. And after being out in the humidity yesterday, it feels tangly. I need oil. No, the shortcut, I never. I get my trims. Okay, you get your trims. All right. We still cool then. I was about to say, don't be telling me you ain't get no trims. We gonna have to fix some work on that. I got nerve. If y'all knew what I was working with underneath all this, I need some TLC. And it's always like, you know, the stylists that don't take care of their real hair, and I'm one of them right now. What the heck did I just do? Will I ever get this side right? I'm just gonna fry it off, to be honest, but because it's time to get a new front on. It's time to get a new front on. Stop. Cause I don't know. You know how like burnt hair smells like burnt Cheerios? I'm trying to escape that. Especially I'm about to go see my last check and I don't want her to be like, you smell like burnt Cheerios. And I'm like, I know. You know what I'm talking about. You know how like, especially when a ceramic iron has been sitting there burning and brewing with all that product that's been on people's hair. And you be like, is that burnt Cheerios? Yes, exactly. That stuff is nasty, man. That's how I know. I'd be like, especially when I was a manager, I would walk in and I'd be like, hey, like, you know, can I talk to you really quick? So, your iron, like you see like the crud that's on the sides? Yeah, it might be time for you to clean your iron. So like, turn your iron on 100 or like 400 degrees, get you that green alcohol in that bottle with a rag, and clean that motherfucker. Clean it. And when it stops burning and smoking, then you know it's done. Hi! How are you? Clean it, exactly. Some people don't know that. And then my whole thing is like, it's great that you clean it, but I don't like people who clean a flat iron with relaxer. And I feel like that's poisoning. Poisoning in the air or something like that. Like, why? Why would you put why would you put a relaxer on a hot iron to clean it? And I remember someone did that in the salon I was in, and she was like, yeah, girl, my iron is clean now, it's clean now. I was like, your iron almost killed us. Now this whole place smells like a dangerous chemical. You know? But y'all, some of y'all who are like newbies into the hair industry, you learn that like a lot of people who do hair don't have common sense. Ooh, if I can tell y'all some stories. Oh, okay, no, I got it. Very true, right? I had this one time, it was so annoying. I'm happy to see you. Tell me how you are. I am doing great today. I had some guests, and in 15 minutes, I'm gonna get off of here and I'm gonna get my lashes done, or like get this set removed. How's your day going though? How's your day going, gorgeous? Wait, so let me tell y'all this story really quick. I was a manager at my last place, and we had this hire that came in. Now, so the store owner already told me like, oh, she's an educator coming from like another location or something like that. And I was just like, or a different place. I was like, oh, okay. I skimmed through her resume. I didn't see anything that looked worthy. And from my experience, she lied on her resume and her interview. Like she finished hair school about 10 years ago, but then she just got her license like reinstated or something like that. So she wasn't even really doing hair. And if she was doing anything, she was doing braids. And I worked at a blowout bar. So I'm like, well, do you know how to round brush? She's like, yeah, like I can learn. So to make it simple is that no, she didn't know how to round brush. She was twerking on her TikTok and Instagram. I didn't like none of the stuff I saw. This was my like executive decision. I wouldn't have even hired her when it came in. My main thing is what I'm saying about having common sense is that we had a little pitcher that we would fill up with water. She had the audacity to ask me. She was like, hey, you know, like when it comes to filling up this pitcher, do we take the Fiji water bottles and unscrew them and pour them into the pitcher? Or do we take the pitcher to the sink and we like fill up the water filter? I was like, you know, I feel like that's common sense, but if you need to, you know, just use your best judgment. Because I don't think it makes sense to pour fresh water bottles into a pitcher. And then she would ask me questions like, you know, how long is the conditioner supposed to sit? While I have a client, and I'm like, you don't read the instructions on the back that says leave on for like 10 to 5 minutes or massage for at least 3 to 5 minutes. So I don't even think that's the worst, but you just meet certain people in the industry that either they don't need to be doing anything but cuts or color, or you meet some people that's just like, how did you get a license? And they get a license and they go through schooling, education, and they still do shit wrong. They're crazy. They are crazy. And all you can do is just shake your head and say, bless their heart, and move on. And say, you can't do nothing else about it. And I'm sure you have a couple of stories probably yourself as to how funny people are in the industry. Oh my gosh. Wait, okay, so if you did hair, what did you do? Did you do cuts, color? Did you do it all? Did you do perms? Did you do straightening treatments? Because that's not my thing. I'm not for the keratin treatments or anything like that. Just because I don't like the smoke and the time-consuming periods. Oh, you started doing the nails. Okay. You love doing hair color. I mean too. I like hair color, but I think I enjoy the science of it. But I don't like doing like Ace hair extensions. Hi. I don't like doing color corrections and all those fashion shades and people whose hair is fried, dyed, laid to the side, coming to my chair. Oh, I want to be purple and pink today. No, go to somebody else. I got a couple recommendations. We can make some arrangements. So yeah, this stuff is cool. I think I might start posting some videos of my old hair work from when I was doing cuts and color. Not trying to offer it now. If y'all book with me, y'all can only get a blowout and some trims. How do you deal with frizzy hair? Because anytime I straighten my hair, it gets frizzy. Let me know. I feel like your hair might be wavy or curly or somewhat, or you might just have a lot of texture that tends to be frizzy. Let's see. If you're doing it yourself, I like using the Chi oil, the CHI, Chi oil, whatever it's called. I like to put it in my hair, then blow dry it. And then once my hair is completely dry, I take like maybe a smaller amount of the oil and put it back in my hair. And then I curl it. curling hair that has texture is going to make it last longer throughout the day. So it's like, that's my best recommendation. And also using a good deep conditioner. Some deep conditioners that say like smooth or extra hydrating is going to pump your cuticle all that moisture and that goodness that you need, and it's going to help make your hair a lot sleeker. So I'll say get a good deep conditioner or a good deep conditioner mask. The sheet oil, some type of like serum, some type of serum. I like She because you can use that when the hair is wet and when it's dry. And then when your hair gets like a couple days old and it feels like a little dry, you can still put more She oil in your hair. So that's my best recommendation, which you can do and try that. Because sometimes it's hard when, you know, you're not in my chair and I can't see you and do a full consultation, but that's my best advice. But do you have some type of wavy, curly hair a little bit? Or it's just like, you got like you know how people have silky hair here and then like right here is all like kinky and textured? Oh, thanks for the likes, y'all. I really appreciate it. This has been a good live day. Y'all have been really interacting with me, and it makes me feel a lot more confident and special when I come on to the live now, you know? Yes, yes. This hair, oh my God, I need a shampoo. I want one of y'all to come over here and shampoo me. Before I go, I want to ask, what other videos do y'all kind of want to see? I'm trying to figure out. I need some new besties. Yes, I need. Who is this? Nicole? Why I feel like I know you? Oh my God. I probably don't, but Nicole, I hope you're having a good day. But what would y'all want to see? Like, do you want to see more me styling 4C hair? I know someone had said that earlier. Because my main thing is I want to know if I make a video that's a minute or longer, what is it that's going to keep you engaged? Like, just a general little input. It's naturally wavy, maybe something like a 2 or 3A. Okay. I guess I'm really tired. I really tried curling. It's gonna take some time. The great thing about things now today when it comes to tools and whatnot, you can get a curling iron and it could be automatic. So maybe getting something that will, either a blow dryer that will curl your hair, like a round brush blow dryer, or the one that like, there's a bootleg Dyson that you can get, you know, that'll wrap around your hair and like dry it. Excuse me. And then if not that, then the hot iron, the hot curling iron that's gonna curl and revolve around and make some curls for you. And I would say, I'm trying not to sound confusing when I say it. In the back, especially like in the front in some areas like right here, or wherever is super frizzy, I would say try to take as big as they can be vertical, long sections like this, and not like small sections like that. As long as it's fine, a fine amount of hair and it's vertical, I feel like when the automatic curler starts going away, it's fine enough and it's in a longer width, so it smooths it out and it has a chance to be smooth before it starts to frizz up again. Homegirl, if we could, I would like it if one day maybe we can both go live and y'all can sit up in my chat and then maybe I can show y'all some tips and tricks. You know, I'm not saying you're gonna be a curling hair genius by the end of the live, but it would be nice to kind of get you on the path of it. So yeah. But looking from your profile picture, you have very beautiful hair. And then I love the curtain bangs, the diva volume. Who did your hair in this picture? That's what we need to know. Yeah, we need to know who did your hair. Because your hair looks good. But yeah. Alisa. Oh! Oh, I feel so bad. Hi, Queenie. I feel so bad, but yeah, I kind of look like her. So okay. See, you cleared that up. Okay, because I was about to say, I was like, girl, I don't know who that is. I was like, dang, it's so hard because it's like, that's the persona of like the internet. It's like you can have just a random profile picture of. Okay, I understand now. It's funny. Hi, Queenie. How's your day going? Thank you so much for liking the live. Yo, Queenie be going in. She be going ham. She be commenting and liking on my videos. I really appreciate it. And I only met her a couple days ago. It's like, and also, I'm not gonna say your name right, I'm sorry, Maria. But there's a couple of y'all I met. Baby Barry and Dress Up. It's another person who doesn't have a profile picture who's probably insecure about themselves and they just want to talk in my live. So, yes, everybody say hey to Queenie. She is that girl. We was chopping it up because our favorite TV shows is coming about everywhere, man. We went from Sanford Sons, Good Times to Jeffersons and everything. Yes. Can we work it? Can we get it now? Hey, Catherine. Hey, Angel Slays. What's up? Vanessa. Eddie. Hey. It's a good group of people in here today. Have you tried to do lives during hairstyling? It will look cool. It's like, my whole thing is, yes, I have. Miss Misty, thank you so much for following me. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have done it. It's just that, like, TikTok is getting so strict. I'm trying to make sure that if I do that, it's a way for me to still engage with y'all. I might have to bring up my second phone because it's like, it'll be like, oh, you didn't turn towards the live while we were talking to you or something like that. And I'm just like, I'm working. People watch me to do hair. Like, so it's something I might do. I have somebody that's coming in on Friday. That's my friend. She doesn't mind me recording, so I might go live with her. To show y'all how I do like a blowout on somebody. Her hair is curly too, so maybe I can get y'all some TikToks. Oh, TikTok sensitive. You, yes, they do. Cause that's what happened last week. I was blow drying my wig or whatever and getting it smooth and whatnot. And I mostly had the camera on the hair. Hi, Coffee. I need to start calling you Nyla. But that's what happened. I was on here like blow drying my hair on my wig and my mannequin stand. And I would come back to check in with the camera and try to answer and talk to people. But I think it picked up on live that like I wasn't interacting and there wasn't too many people being in my live. So when I got my message, oh, you got a live stream violation, I got 2 out of nowhere. And they went in and screen recorded and showed me video proof of the part where I was inactive with the camera. I was like, because I'm blow drying, duh. So the algorithm on TikTok, they're getting much more stricter. And by the 15th that comes around this Friday, it's going to be crazy. So it's not that I don't want to. It's just that I'll try again Friday, I guess. And I want to make sure that it looks engaging enough to where I don't get flagged. Even some of my videos that I'm supposed to be getting paid for, which I'm telling TikTok's business all today. Some of the videos I'm supposed to be getting paid for that could be potential to go into the creator rewards program. The video will be up for like maybe 6 hours and then I'll get like, oh, we disqualified your video. And I'm like, no, you didn't. So now I gotta go into the appeal and I'll be like, this video is educational. I already have people in the comments saying how it's being helpful and it is high quality and it's my original content. That's the thing they always give me. Oh, this isn't original. Yes, it is. I'm a hairstylist. So that's TikTok for you. What's your favorite shampoo brand? Favorite shampoo brand. Keratin Complex, which is in the back. Okay, because we gotta go shampoo line. I love Unite. I will always be a Unite girly. Keratin Complex is a great shampoo system. Kenra, I love your hair so much. Ooh, hold on, wait, hold on. Ooh. Hold on. I love your hair so much. The gold money piece is everything. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Let's see. Keratin Complex, Unite. Kenra is good. I love Design Essentials, especially for natural hair and curly hair. What else? It's Biolage? No, it's not Biolage. It's another brand, and that one is good for people who have very sensitive scalps that don't like perfumes. Thank you for following me. Yes, I had to spin the block with Design Essentials. Girl, I'm telling you, if you need something to moisturize your hair, Design Essentials is your girl. That will be the thing that will forever be my natural hair go-to, especially when someone like, oh, my hair is so dry. That oatmeal and honey shampoo, the avocado shampoo, that's good for detangling and it's moisturizing. And then the almond butter express conditioner, which is moisturizing as well. And what's the other one that's moisturizing? The mint conditioner that they got to stimulate the hair growth follicles in it is beautiful. Yeah, the honey cream shampoo. Yeah. Hey sister, we in our suite. Hi girl, we in our suite. Yes, it's a sweet life. Ooh ooh. Yeah, yeah, that mint conditioner, once you put that in, especially because I got the hands of magic. I had people for like old school stylists show me how to massage. Girl, when you start getting to the temples, they be sitting there talking, oh. you be massaging them and with that tingling conditioner, they be talking, oh, I just want to take your hands home with me. I said, hold on now. That's gonna be an additional fee. But yeah, girl, Design Essentials will get you right. I like Keratin Complex for color control. Keratin Complex is just good for anybody that has a keratin treatment in their hair, or that struggles with getting smoothness. It's congrats. I'm in hair school, about to finish next month. Oh my gosh, congratulations then. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. Yes, please give Selena some, congratulations, some claps, put some hearts in the chats for her. That is awesome. Do you know if you want to specialize like in cut or color? I like asking everybody that because that's what everybody asked me when I was in the hair industry or when I started. Yes, you're very welcome. That's exciting. The work is about to start. The work is about to start. Earlier, I think in the last chat, we had some other people that were about to graduate as well. So that's awesome. Before I go, I just want to tell you, that was actually my main goal. I just didn't want to just, do videos just for the sake of it or whatever. I was hoping that cosmetology students and people who are looking to gain new knowledge about how to do hairstyling would eventually come across my videos. And it's cool that I meet a lot of cosmetology people who are just about to finish, and even some like old school hairstylists. They're like, oh my gosh, yes. So it's fun. Blonding and extensions and the real work is about to be here. You're gonna do amazing. You're gonna make a lot of money, like a fuck ton of money. What? Because blonding, and then you're gonna get color corrections. I can already see it for you. And then extensions, blonde and extensions. You about to make bang, motherfucking bang. Even if you go to like a blonde specialist, like salon where you do extensions, even that's a great place. Like if you start off as an assistant, that's gonna be bang for you as well. You're gonna learn so much, and it's just great when you're first like out of school. Hopefully, of course, you are. It's not a hopeful thing. It's too much money in the industry. If you're not making money, then someone needs to teach you about either bringing up your prices or it's time for you to leave the salon that you're at. But you're gonna do amazing. I'm excited for you. Do you already make content? I like this Bratz profile picture you got on, cause that's tea. That's real tea. But yeah. No, I need to. Yeah, you need to. You need to. I'm gonna need you to get you a tripod, prop up that camera, and I'm gonna need you to go to work. Okay? I need you to spill something out. I need you to show me you putting highlights in people's head, giving them that money piece. You understand? All right, y'all. Cause it's 1:21. I got to go. I got to go. Because if my last check figure out I'm late, and if she come over here and see me that I'm live, and she gonna be like, oh bitch, that's why you late. She gonna skin me alive. Have a good day. Can't wait to see you in your new lashes. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And I don't know, you might get another live out me today. That'll be number 3, but I'll see you. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, queen. Bye, queenie. Bye, everybody. Yes. Bye, 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 bye.